Good morning everyone, good evening everyone, and or good night or afternoon, whatever. For some people it's evening, for some it's a night, and for some it's morning, like for me. In Europe it's 11 o'clock in the morning, almost noon of course. I see that already Eddie is here and the disciple, so a very welcome to you. The disciple, evening mate, our things, well, morning for you of course. Everything is going fine for me. I'm happy to stream again here. Also Eddie, welcome to the stream. Hope you are all doing well. Also the disciple, how are you mate? And I'll put the webcam on. So today we do is something else. Hello, here I am. There's a bit too much light from the right, but it's as sunny here in Belgium, also here in Germany. Today we are in a lower Saxony in Germany, and we will pick up here a 146-300 to for our company that we started in ONAIR company, and I will show you that immediately what we need to do there. So I show you the region here. As you can see, this is the airport or the grass port. It's just an airstrip, grass airstrip. This is a freeware. I downloaded. We have some buildings and some planes standing here. The disciple, nice mate. I'm good. I'm glad to be the end of the working week and weekend. And now, well, that's nice to hear that you are doing well, and of course it's weekend for you, so you can enjoy and rest. So this is the airport, and we need to take off from here. It's not that short, but you know, we will try. This is our old plane. It has 36,000 flight hours, I believe. And I show you immediately our route for today, and we fly to Norway, I believe it is. So 1 hour and 28 minute flight. So this is the map, and I need to lower it a bit. So from the bottom to the top we fly today, and 1 hour and 28 minutes. So what else we have? We have air company, on air company actually, and that is what it is. The disciple, nice grass strip, reminds me of the Ono one in New Zealand, mate. Not far from Milford Sound. All right. So this is on air company. It's actually an add-on where you start your own company from scratch, and you need to build it up. You have different worlds. If you see the world here, relaxed and casual columns, and Stratus challenging with AI. Thunder is challenging without AI. Before there were 3, now it seems to be no, before it were 4 worlds, now you have 3 worlds. So we play this one, so it's challenging. If you go this one, you have no AI pilots that you can let fly, but yeah, it's very challenging. And then we start our company here. It will load, and then we see our main page actually, and I'm looking for my stream. So we have 4.6 million in cash. Company value is 99.7 million, and then we see here our jobs. Aircraft, we have 5 aircraft in total. We have 1 FBO, and we are level 12, and we have 10 employees. So I started this a year ago or something from scratch, and now I own the Airbus A320 and Neo and also the Kit Fox and the Cessna 208 and the Cessna 170B. And also from yesterday I have the British Aerospace 146-300. The Disciple, oh, and no, not Pilot's Life. I guess I lost in poll. Well, I need to check it, but I think it was equal, or Pilot's Life lost. It was equal with this one was equal with the normal streams, and Pilot's Life lost actually there, but don't worry, we will do a Pilot's Life later on. So we have this plane that we need to pick up. It's located here in Lower Saxony in Germany, and we will do immediately already a trip with cargo. We will load it up. We have a job here and we need to fly to Norway. It's actually Bergen airport in Norway is the second busiest or second biggest airport in Norway, and it's also a freeware. It looks very nice. So you can also see the details here. You can find jobs, so no short hauls on size 1 airports. So this is a size 1 airport. So we need to take a medium trip, and then we see all the jobs here. You can select it by price. And we don't have one to Norway that we can add because we are not full. So you can select here your jobs that you want, and those are the prices that you get for it. So, but if you want to a full stream with ONAIR and the tutorial or something, all the explanation, then let me know, then I will do that. But for today we will just take this one and we will load this up. One thing it does for you, it loads up automatically, so you don't need to load up your plane by yourself. So we will prepare already. So our destination is, I need to check it out, ENBR, like this, and I'm the pilot, and then we need also a co-pilot that I just hired, and then we actually need to load this up, and it says block fuel 17,931. But if I do that, you need to dump. It's all in LBS, so we have a 22 on board, and that's okay. And we will do that immediately. We will prepare our plane first. So this is the plane, and then we go inside. One thing I show you, last time we flew this plane, we had a problem with the landing gear. Here is a click spot for the emergency landing gear. I accidentally clicked at that when I was playing with the seat here. I asked it for a second click spot, or to open this actually, and like in the 737 from PMDG, that you can open this and then click it, but they just added the red spot here, and so you first need to click this and this, and then after this, I believe, or first this and then this. I didn't try it out yet, but you have now 2 click spots. So that's already much better. Disciple, I watched you rerun your flight other night in Australia with a 146 after work. That sucks about issue with the gear being down. and stuck, prevent your flight, pretty much. Yes, but it was my mistake. Actually, I was playing with this seat. You can slide it to the right here, to the middle, and then I wanted to go back. I didn't know where to click, and I was clicking everywhere. I think it went wrong there. Also, when I came back from the cabin, I closed this door, and then I could click through it, and maybe it was there that I clicked at this spot. But anyway, there are 2 click spots now. I prefer that you can open it, but I hope they will do it in a later update, so that they will update actually the whole thing, all the textures and stuff like that. So we integrate a SimBrief. We have the map chart, and then also import SimBrief in here. You will see that when we load the plane, that yeah, everything will change again, because ONAIR will fill everything up. So, but first things first, we will start up this old lady, and then we go to battery. Actually, we need to ground power as well. We open this Disciple 010. Yeah. Amazingly, very good morning. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. We also need to open the side cargo, but that is not working for now. So you bought a Phoenix A320 and a few nights ago. The only couple of flights I do so far. I will try it more over the weekend. All right, nice. Are you on bank holiday? What do you mean, bank holiday? So we continue, and then we start up or prepare the aircraft, and we also put on some lights. And there we go, until we can open the cargo door actually, and we will start up the APU already as fast as we can. Bus ties, galley. We start this, it starts to rise, and then we see we can open the cargo bay, and not yet. The Queen's birthday is coming up on Monday here. That's a holiday for me. So Monday we have also a holiday here in Belgium, but it has nothing to do with the Queen. So we're very soapy. APU is started. APU bleed on or air on. There we go. And then we can open normally the cargo. Still not. Maybe we need some pumps here. And there we go. So cargo is open or going open. You see that there are already some containers in it. So now we will load actually the plane in ONAIR company. That's what we will do. To the fuel, our destination, and then everything will be going smooth. So validate payload. Actually, it takes a while before it's loaded, so we go back to the plane because I need to check everything is in lbs and not in kilograms, so it need to be lbs. So normally it will change on this, also the fuel, so we will see that how it works in combination with this plane. With other planes standard from the game, it worked well, also with a fly-by-wire. So yes, this is a cargo plane, so we have no packs today. We are just waiting until ONAIR company is loaded up, so the fuel is already in it, and then we need to wait for the cargo. This plane can hold 28,000, I believe, or 25,000 lbs in for the cargo in this ONAIR company. The Disciple also normally use kilograms, but ONAIR company didn't add kilograms yet. People are already asking that for a long time, but it's still in lbs. So we ask for the option to have both. And so also amazingly Bear use kilograms. Well, it's not that complex. It's a bit time consuming if you have other pilots as well, and other planes that you let fly. You can just play it without flying because it's like a manager that you manage all your pilots and crew, because you have also flight attendants and stuff like that. So, but you can also do it on your own, and then it's much less time consuming. You just need to select your flight and cargo, stuff like that, and you just need to wait until it's loaded now. I accepted this job yesterday, and then you have so many hours to complete it. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a few hours. So but I could do this. We are going to a nice airport, so still 1 minute and 40 seconds or something to go, and when it's loaded up we can actually start everything. So but I will show you when it's loaded up. Normally it's also need to change here. Yesterday we had an issue with the fuel. We were short on fuel, but that was also to do with lbs, because the plane, the PMDG, was set back to lbs. I was before I was using kilograms, so I loaded it up with the numbers in kilograms, but it was set in lbs, so we had not enough fuel. So every stream there's always something. In meantime, I'm losing my time here. I could already set up my flight plan. Talking too much. So we go to the second page, route menu, and then we import the flight plan from a SimBrief. We have some American regulars. We want to do a fun time. Yes, yeah, it's. But there was already a crash in real life because of the lbs and kilo thing. So we also tune ground, and we ask for the north
ground, British Aerospace
departure.
Ready to taxi north departure. British Aerospace 463 taxi to and hold short of runway 4.
So runway 4, that's correct. We execute this, and then we go to the next page, and here we don't have anything. and arrival will be, to check that, 35, runway 35, ILS 35. We select that, and then whatever we have, Bada or something, this one. Yes, I heard your transmission. Okay.
Taxi to and hold short runway for British
And
Aerospace
so, and
463.
then we have something else, and nope. And then we can execute this as well. I said execute, yes. We have 6 pages. And then we check everything. We have a discon here. We will delete the discon, execute, and then we go to the next page. And then everything seems to be okay. Alright, so that's our flight plan. For the rest we don't need anything. Amazingly, where you're going to breakfast at 10:21. The disciple of my best friend from New Zealand. He worked for British Aerospace in Australia as a programmer before. Oh, nice, very nice. I got to go. See you guys later. Well, enjoy Amazingly Bear. See you later. So we already can turn those things on before we forget that. And then cruising altitude will be 32,000 feet. I hope this plane can handle it. So 32,000 feet, we set that already. And then we can actually check our ONAIR company again. So everything is in, and then we can start actually our thing, our flight. We have also global settings. I need to check it first. I hope I don't need to redo this global settings, because you can change the hours here. You cannot do that. You cannot change that in flight. So when one of your pilots is flying, or one of your planes is flying, you cannot change this anymore. So depending on what you set, you will fly on that time in the sim. Disciple crossing fingers for an issue of free stream. Don't hope on that. So we have this as set. Normally it will be exactly my time in the sim. So we go back, and then we need to select the destination again. Alright. E and BR, and then we can actually fly now. And then we just click yes. Then we have the map here, then all the information. You get also penalties when you forget your lights and stuff. So we start tracking, and then I hope, because it's a pretty heavy program, so everything is correctly set. And then we put this away, and it's just tracking what we are doing. And as you can see, the cargo is changed here and here, and we have still this too much. We will check that just quickly with a SimBrief, what SimBrief says. So cargo is 14,000 lbs normally. Seems not to be correct. let me check. Zero fuel weight. Normally it's 68,000, 69,000. Okay, so we need to add some. Actually, we cannot do that. So we leave it just like this. It's not 100% it seems with this plane. With other planes it's correct all the time, but here it's not correct. So anti-ice protection can come on. APU generator as well. I forgot that again. And what else we need? Beacon light can come on. Alright. And then we anti-ice detect. We click that on. Fasten seat belts. And then those sides as well. So I think we can start the engines. So we start with engine number 4. I click this 1 second, and then we check here. So it's rising at 20. We will add fuel. Like now, and then we check. I think I forgot something, because otherwise so I definitely forgot something. Maybe my fuel pumps.
Will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
As you can see, I forgot the fuel pumps. And then we can also turn on this. Like that. So engine number 4 is starting. And then we can start a number 3, sorry. So 1 second again, and then we wait until it has 20, and then we can add fuel. So this is an 1 hour and 28 minute flight or something. We try to do it very quick, everything that it don't take too long. So we add fuel, and then engine 3 will start as well. In the meantime, I check if I don't forget something. Actually, we also need to close the cargo, stairs, and the door. As you can see, there is not much in the plane now. Just one container, it seems. There was actually more in the plane before our cargo flight. And so we also close the door, and then we can check number 3. Engine number 2 can start. And there we go. Once again, I'm waiting for 20. And then we can add fuel. 16, 18, and we can add fuel. So it's starting up. So the more that I fly this plane, the more I like it. I'm still struggling a bit with this. I don't know everything what it means and how it works, but I understand already the things what I need. Disciple, did you see elite review of the PMDG 737, mate? No, I didn't. I saw that there was a review, but I didn't read it. It was very sketchy one. I don't agree with all myself, some points I agree with. To me, the PMDG 737 is still the best payware plane out of the 3 I own. It's a nice plane, yes, but there are some issues, of course. There are now some things that will come. I'm looking forward to that, but it's not complete yet. But there's also with the Phoenix. The Phoenix did an update yesterday, I believe. I didn't test it out, but we will that do very soon. 16, and we have 20. So we add fuel, and engine and number 1 is starting as well. And we can check outside. So all engines are running. And then we wait until the lights are out here. So with the radar we don't need that. It's actually not working. Yeah, issues with every plane, but most of the people didn't fly PMDG planes from the past. A lot of them, it's new to them. Yeah, also for me, it's new for me as well. It's a bit, I expected, of course, a lot of them, and I don't say it's a bad plane, but I expected actually a little bit more. So now we have still some lights here. Alright, all the engines are started, and then we can put on generator 1 and 4. Also this one can come on. Fuel pump 3, fuel pump 2 on, anti-skid on. I don't do this in a correct order, it's just my own way. And actually those can come off, then we turn those on as well. So all the lights are out except those. So I need to reset it. I hope it will go out. So engine master switch can come off. We set that to off. And there we go. Now they are out, and then we are pretty much good to go. So set to 32,000. We have still some lights, a spoiler, and alright. So actually we need to do those as well. Still 3 lights. A flight recorder, I don't know where it's located anymore. Park brake and external power and not shut. We will undo that immediately. And voila, also the shocks are removed. So then we need to go to a runway 4, and then we can actually depart for our plane, our flight. Once again, I show you ONAIR company, so it's still tracking. It says engine start. So you can also put on failures during the flight. So, but for this flight it's off. And then we turn on taxi lights like this, and then we are good to go. GH77, welcome to the stream, mate, and I hope you are doing well. Hi, just hopping in to wish you a good stream. Thank you very much. And he also agree with the disciple. I also like the PMDG the most of all, and you saw the review as well. They are not completely wrong with their cons, but you don't care. Alright, So we set flaps to 28 or something, or 24, because we need everything what we can to take off actually. GH77, the Phoenix is getting better with the last update. No regrets with that plane at all either. Alright. I didn't test it yet, the Phoenix. I did the update, yes, but I didn't test it out yet. So I lost my flight plan with that plane. It's just when I lift off the runway, when I took off, then you see something on the screen that changed. So I lost there my flight plan. I hope that's also fixed. So Disciple, this is almost like a swamp land. Yeah. So this is and I forgot to set my takeoff thing. So we power this up, and then we do the test as well. We still have a bit time for that. The Disciple, you got the update for it the other night, but only flew it once. Turn it too high. Reverse panel textures look very nice. Okay. So your frames per second increase with that update. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, they were working on that, they said, so that's a good thing. So we will try to turn here and as far as possible, because we need all the runway. So we turn here. And then we line up. And then we set our thing here. So the test is done. Don't remember what temperature is outside, but it can be 17. We set everything here just by clicking here. You can also do that manually, but if you click here, everything will set automatically. This is the takeoff position. If those lights are illuminated, then your throttle sticks are not, or levers are not in the correct position or not close to that point. So you will see when we power up that we will get to that point, and then everything will go out. I think we set everything, or almost everything. So flaps normally 18. Now I take 24, and then we will see if we can fly to Norway. So a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and there we go. We fly the yoke today. We steer with the joystick. And there we have a problem, and I will take the config and what it says. And I cannot see that. Something is pretty wrong. I don't know why this is making that sound. It's with the config, so the first alarm for today. I don't know what's going on. So we also need to put the strobe on, of course. So that we just ignore the everything. And Miss Lazy doesn't do anything again. So yes, I forgot something had it to do with the flaps. I don't know. And there we have the first jump already. And we hope we can take off. Whoa, and there we go, there we go. Okay, this plane is not doing what it should do. Alright. We crashed actually. And I have a problem with keeping this plane in the air. We have a lot of alarms here already. Alright. So this was not the ideal airport to lift off, but this airplane was located there, so I needed to pick it up. And I'm not sure why that config thing was on. So now we try to climb. And then as you can see, you have your flight plan here as well. It goes just straight to your destination. And then we see that we had flap set to 025 airborne stroke zone. It tracks everything. Miss Lazy is about to throw up again and won't turn off on the next flight. Well, that's very possible. And we also need to put our landing gear up, otherwise it will be damaged, because everything what you do wrong here in the ONAIR company will be tracked and it will damage your plane. Also hard landings, crashes, you know. But and in the meantime I check that we are flying in the correct direction, and that is like that. And so we are flying good. And why this is all off? And we have another alarm. Okay, that's the speed. So actually we can climb a bit more. So alarm is off, so now we can climb a bit faster. So the plane is very nervous. When taking off with this plane it's not that easy. We were not that heavy now, but in a short runway it stalls very quickly. So it's not that easy with this plane. It's the most difficult plane I think that's available now, at least for me. It reacts very weird now. I don't know what the config thing was about, but this runway was way too short actually. Also sometimes they do the call outs like V1 rotate, but now I didn't hear anything, so I don't know why it's not working now and the other time it's working. So in meantime we are at almost 10,000 feet, so lights can come off. It's just one. and actually and didn't set the landing light, it was still the taxi light. And then I struggling with my camera views. Also PAX, we forgot PAX 1, and we forgot to set our altitude. That was the problem. So we will all die otherwise. Actually, this is the maximum that I can set it, and then we check all the rest. It seems to be alright. So we are still in takeoff mode, and then we actually can go to this mode, and then throttles are correct set, and the way is synchronized on that one. So if you want to see more about Air Company, then just ask, and then I'll put it on screen. And we have some time to do that. In the meantime, I'll show you also a navigraph. So pretty much in a straight line that we fly today to a beautiful airport in Norway, and this is a freeware airport that I installed. So flaps are off. And also those modes that you see here is takeoff mode, and then you have a cruise mode and descent mode, and this is something between takeoff and cruise, I believe. So 18,000 feet. And then we have some camera views as well. This is a cargo airplane, so we cannot look through the window, so I put those cameras. And are just GoPros that I placed. And then we have another view here as well, and then one under it. So this is Miss Lazy. We can also go to the back, I believe, and then we see that we just have one cargo, two, but it was fuller before, so actually it loads the amount that you have on board, and you can place it totally full. The disciple hard for you to break away from pilot's life. Now I got over 100 hours with it, and almost a senior first officer too. You know, 100 and not that awful a lot, but it's a bit month. You're right. And if you are enjoying it, then why you should stop it? So in GS77 Bergen Airport, and region is very beautiful in the sim. Made me think of visiting it sometime in the future. Maybe. Well, I didn't visit yet. I just saw the airport. I installed it, saw the pictures of it, and then I put my plane there to see what runway I needed to land on, but that was yesterday, so it can be changed now. But anyway, it's a beautiful airport, and the region I didn't check it out, but if you say it, then I will believe you. So we need to climb a little bit less, otherwise we will stall. We need to gain some speed. The Disciple, but ONAIR does look nice for sure. Nice to see it in some detail. Well, it is a nice thing, but it, yeah, you need to find the good jobs. You need to fly it very often, because otherwise you will go bankrupt very quickly. Because if you have a hub on a big airport where you need to pay a lot, weekly or monthly, mostly I think it's weekly, and you have no income, then you will lose your money very quickly. Also, the planes are not that cheap. You can rent them, you can lease them, you can buy them new, second hand. So this one is a second hand, 36,000 flight hours. You can buy it from the sim itself. You can buy it from other people that sell the plane. So it depending. You can also have a virtual company. So it seems we don't get too much speed. So we still need to put it a bit lower. So there we go. Hope that is enough. The Disciple not mean to nitpick mate, but you spelled company as company in the stream title. Company. Oh yeah, alright. I didn't see that, but good that you say that. I cannot edit that now, no. But I will do that after, but I didn't see it. But yeah, there were, in other streams there were also mistakes as well, that I see it only after, or after a person told me. But yeah, it happens. Sometimes I'm not watching good. So we'll find that we have still no speed enough. And there we go again. As you can see. We have no power enough. So it's a complex airplane for me. So it's stalling very, very, very easily. Turn as well. And since we can not make the, yeah, we have it now, so don't think we'll fly too high for this thing. As you can see, I'm struggling a lot with this. We try to make the speed – 32,000 feet is a bit too high for this plane, I believe. Time to wake up, Miss Lazy. But we'll start the climb again, because this thing is off, of course. So we try this. Normally it should come good now, and it still is again climbing. While you're climbing, and that's not a good thing. I said that you need to go down. And there we go. And it climbs again. Now we need to set the levers actually a bit backward. If you can see, there are blue dots here, and we need to set the thrust levers until they go off. And I actually need to set those as well. Now we need to set actually to the exact point or close enough point. And this is not it. So we pull it back until it goes off. And it don't want to go off, it seems. And actually I need to put it on 700. We'll check that out. Like this. And now they are out, and that was the problem. GL77, you know, sold by name. It's near Hanover and a bit south of Hamburg, where I was living close to earlier. Oh, nice. Now you are near Munich in the south, so it's approximately 650-700 kilometers anyway by car. Wow. But Germany is a big country. If you drive 600-700 kilometers here in Belgium, then we cross that country 2 times or 3 times. Disciple me being native English speaker, I am perfectionist when it comes to mistakes. Well, yeah, I can believe that. But I didn't saw it. I know how to write it, but I didn't saw it, of course. Just a mistake. But it's good that you tell me. So, Miss Lazy, your alarm clock is going off. Alright. That was time to wake up for Miss Lazy. Is she wake up? Oh yeah, she's moving. The check may bounce, indeed. It looked like you picked up this 146 from a plane graveyard in the desert, mate. Well, yeah. It is a bit like that. So we're making speed now. We are at 32,000 feet. And our head looks moves like a robot. Yeah. And sometimes we can shake her awake like this. Yeah. So this is the scenery. Now we are pretty high, especially for this plane, 32,000 feet. So, and then we can check again for a navigraph. So we will pass Denmark, and from there we go to Norway. No, actually, they say it's not recommended to go back to another page here. So if you want to see something more or a whole stream with this where I can explain everything or show you everything, then let me know. But here you have the warning, 250 speed limit. Okay, so we get a penalty for that. It's all about safety rating that you get, so they will take points away. Here again, start overspeed, end overspeed, landing lights on, landing lights off, taxi lights off, and then start of the stall and end of the stall. So that will be another good flight. GH77 and no money, no Porsche, mate. Maybe I can try to secretly ship the Ferrari of my neighbor. Oh. He has 4 cars and could rebuild it with no major problem. Whoa. He only have 1 car and it's a Skoda. I'm the wrong guy to talk about expensive cars. Oh, oh, that's why I didn't see that message from the disciple. That's why I say why we are talking about cars. But can you ship me a Porsche 911 to a New Zealand, mate? So that was the question of the disciple. Damn, sounds loaded, mate. What do they for a job? The Skodas are okay. The New Zealand police force have quite a few of them now, so it must be a real, yeah, trustable. Skoda is from Volkswagen and Porsche and Lamborghini and whatever, Yamaha motorcycle. So yeah, you can trust the cars. And it's a nice scenery, mate. Yes. We are pretty high, but as you can see, we have some nice view. So once again, and this flight will take 1 hour and 28 minutes. Without any further problems, of course. And if you guys want to see more videos about this with Air Company, then ONAIR Company, I need to say, and then let me know. Because this is a bit of a test stream. Because I know the add-on, the ONAIR Company add-on ask a little bit of power, and with my previous PC I had some problems every time when you needed to load the map. actually, and then I could wait a long time before that was loaded. Don't have problems with this PC, just I want to see it on stream, but it's working well, no issues. And the only problem that you can have is that there is an airport where you need to fly to, where you accepted a job, and that doesn't exist in the flight sim. I did once or twice already, so that's one of the things. And they have also a roadmap that they will add things in the future. You can also build factories like in Air Hauler 2, and you can build things there and sell it somewhere else, so they will include that as well, but I don't have the roadmap now in front of me, so I cannot tell when that will come. The Disciple, yeah, I won't buy anything other than Yamaha for a motorbike. The engines in F1 was a bit of a disaster, yeah, but I try to ignore that. Well, of course it's a total different thing, Formula 1 with an engine from a motorbike, but Yamaha is a nice brand. Also Kawasaki and Honda. There are so many nice brands actually. Also BMW is a nice as a motor. The Disciple, no comment on the weather. Wait and see. Wait and see. Yesterday it was raining. That picture that on my thumbnail, that was from the airport in Bergen in Norway, and it was raining pretty hard. So, are we overspeeding again? There we go. Yes, we are overspeeding again. Alright. So I need to put this on 6. And then we take 650 or something. Then we change this. And then it should go off. So I got another warning on ONAIR tool. That's why I needed to check. And then we try to slow down, but that is not going on. So you always need to keep an eye on this plane. And actually I needed to set this. There we go. And now we should slow down. And until then we go outside, then we don't have that alarm anymore. There we go, just a little bit. So also yesterday we had the airport where we landed. We were clear to land yesterday. For the Disciple that was this morning, but for us in Europe that was the stream of yesterday evening. So we were yesterday clear to land there, but the day before you could not land there because of the visibility. The weather was very poor there, and you were not allowed to land or to depart. Yesterday we were lucky, the visibility was okay, but you never know what can come. Yesterday in Bergen airport it was also raining very hard, very clouded, foggy, and we will see what it's today. I didn't check it today, but it can be different than yesterday, but it can be the same as yesterday. But we see some lights in front of us, and that stupid alarm stays. So maybe I need to set it a bit lower as well. So maybe I need to set it at Let me check. Maybe take 620 or 600. Otherwise we fight. And I cannot open this thing here at the back. The Disciple O, it sounds like my kind of weather in Japan next week. Well, I like flying in Japan. The scenery or the airport are beautiful. Also the scenery sometimes is very nice. I think there are a lot of airports for free for Japan. The one where we landed yesterday, it is a standard one, but very nice. That was very nice. GH77, he checked it because I said this is too beautiful to be standard from the game. This is not correct, but he checked it and it was the standard. So actually I have a problem with this speed. It says 600, so that's correct, but why is still that's why, because my throttle settings were not correct, so that's why. And now we will slow down. There we go. And then we can put it up a bit, because now we will go too slow actually. So I still need to learn and this plane, and sometimes I forget the things. I know how I need to do it, but sometimes I forget some things. We have also air brake. We turn that on auto, and then the light is off. So. But the more I fly this plane, the more I like it, of course. The Disciple for all Miss Lazy, and thus I hope her paycheck is only 2 figures a week. Well, and she don't do much. She don't do even the communication. Alright, so Miss Lazy, do your communication, please. Okay, thank you. She's awake. Okay, she's even too lazy to move her mouth if she is speaking. Alright. So, and then actually we need to, it's 650, 650, 650. We are pretty much synchronized, but we can also push this button and then it will synchronize. Yes. And so otherwise we will fly like this or like that, and then we... Oh. What is it doing now? Very strange. That's not what I wanted, so we do back this and power up, mate. Power up before we have an alarm again. Oh, there we go. So, and it's also very busy today here because we see the planes flying everywhere. And so the planes that you see are actually fueling. The first one is fueling, the second one is I don't know. The first one was fueling, but the second one I don't know what that is. It will be the same plane as well, 2 friends, and then there is another one coming from our right. Can we see that? No. And that's a fly-by-wire Airbus A320 that is coming from here. There you have him. So that's the fly-by-wire A320. That one, I don't know what it exactly is. Can you see that? No, it's just a standard plane from Kosovo, and also the other one, this one. But this one is the fly-by-wire A320. The Disciple, since Sim Update 9, I was doing quite a few flights in China that Pilots Life had me to do. Half of the airports I landed at, there were missing terminals and just the jetways sitting there. Oh, okay. Well, it happens. I had that with flying in Vietnam as well. There were some airports where it was nothing. Very frustrating, and we are not small airport, so that has all to do with the sim. Also, Manila airport in the Philippines was only runways and everything was flat there, no buildings at all. Now after some updates we have some buildings. But in the beginning it was just nothing, just runways, and that was it. And for a big airport like that in Manila, I was not happy about that. So as you can see, we are flying in the correct direction, everything is going well again. So you just need to put this in the correct way. So and we'll see how much speed we get. But I think the setting 650 is a good setting. And then we go back to our views. So no more planes that we see in front of us for a while. So we will leave Denmark now and we fly to Norway, across the sea. And then normally we should land on runway 34. And the Disciple, that must be a beautiful city, mate. One of my exes is from there. I wanted to go there some years ago, but and then the relationship ended, so there was no point. So you mean the Philippines? This Manila I don't like actually, because it's too crowded, too smoggy. If you land there, before you land, you see all the yellow smog hanging above Manila, and so it's not so nice. But the other smaller islands and cities I like. So if you ever go to the Philippines, visit Palawan. Palawan is a nice island in the Philippines, very beautiful, a lot of nature, it's very nice. It's one of my favorite places in the Philippines, or my favorite place. So then you need to land in Puerto Princesa, a small terminal, a decent airport actually. And from there you are in the... Why my speed brake is going open? Oh, okay. So and from there you are in the city Puerto Princesa. Well, it's very nice and beautiful. You can do a lot of things there, but you can also go to El Nido or Caron. That's on the other side of the island. You can do that with car, bus, or airplane. I recommend airplane because otherwise it's a long drive. It's very, very, very beautiful there. Another also actually a place where it's not so not many tourists is Port Barton. There, it's a 4-hour drive from Puerto Princesa. No banks, so take your money with you. Otherwise, you can go every time back for 4 hours to Puerto Princesa and then 4 hours back. But a very nice village, fishing village actually, very nice and not expensive. So we will see in front of us, we will see another plane, and that's Asobo again. So that will be the A320 or something. So we see that here. And then we go back inside to see if everything is still okay. So we are still at 32,000 feet. That's a good thing. And then we see also the map as well here. And then we have some information about our destination. Really? So now we are over the sea, and then soon we will reach Norway, and then we can also see the beautiful freeware airport from Bergen. The disciple in Asia, I heard a lot of kids still live with their parents at older age. Like it's not usual, unusual for them to be still doing it in their 30s. You really get schooled for doing that here in New Zealand. Well, it is like that, but the families sometimes. The families all living around each other. There's the main house for the parents, and then houses around for the kids, the brothers, sisters, and stuff. So yeah, and sometimes they just stay in the house for a long time, but they are more family-minded. I think it's because of that. So your girlfriend is still living with her mother and dad, and she is 36. Well, but I think that happens there a lot. That people live together because it's also very expensive to for them at least to live alone. So better to live together then. And it's also depending on the region, I believe. But I see many people living close to their families. And there are also big families. But if you ever go there or ask just your girlfriend what she thinks about El Nido, Caron, actually in general Palawan, that's the island, Palawan, so ask her that, and then I think she will know that. The disciple, yeah, and she really doesn't like her mother. Oh, I told her we'll drag her anyway from there in less than a year, and not to worry. Okay. Yeah, it's not that easy to get someone from there to your own country. Also here in Belgium it's very difficult, but it can work. So we are very close to the speed limit again, and we have another plane there as well. And we can check out what plane that is. And that's another Osobo, the Speedbird. So I need to do something on the numbers here. Oh, not on that number, on this number. And so that we slow down a bit, otherwise disciple, be right back, mate. I'm gonna cup of tea, oil, English. Okay. So let it taste you good. Tea is not my favorite, but I drink it only when I'm sick, actually. So we just need to keep an eye up on our top of descent. We are pretty much halfway. And then we just need to worry about our top of descent. English breakfast tea, alright. It's what you call the old English. But you are right back, no problem, take your time, mate. In the meantime, we do some loopings with this plane and other stuff. Actually, I didn't try it yet with the plane. It seems that the ONAIR company is working pretty well. Just the loading is not completely correct. I don't know if that is ONAIR company or if it's the airplane. because it's always also not correct when I just load it with a sim brief. Passenger are not correct. So this is our load for today. So everything is fine for now, and all the reds are our mistakes. So overspeed, and then overspeed and speeding. So under 10,000 feet. So ONAIR company, you can buy it on the Aerosoft store, and it's actually a license for 1 month, 3 months I believe, 6 months, 1 year and 2 years that you can buy it. And so 2 years is around 50 euro, or just a little bit more, and then 35 for 1 year, and the other one I don't know. And it's updated very frequently. Also, when there is a new plane coming out, they tested the plane, and then they will put it in. So it will, within 1 week you have the new plane available in ONAIR. Like in Air Hauler 2, you need to put it in by yourself manually, but here they put it in for you with all the correct numbers, so you cannot change anything. Why my stream is blinking? Don't know why that is, but my stream blinks sometimes. If you also notice that, then I'll let me know. And there we have an alarm again. And what is it at this time? Oh, fuel again. Do we transfer? Okay. And then we are still a fuel transfer. Alright, that's good. So we can still fly a bit. And then we see that we are coming in Norway with our old jet, the British Aerospace 146-300 that we bought yesterday and picked up today, and we do our first cargo flight with it immediately to Norway. And then from Norway I will check what we can do, and then, but normally next week I will try to stream a pilot's life, a V2 or chapter 2, and then we will check that out. I just want to find a company where I can fly multiple planes. I did some requests on companies. Only Anna rejected my offer, and so, but I can fly with Brussels Airlines and then a few others. then we check our flight plan. We have not a lot of information here, so we need to be here at 4,000 feet. So 46 we have to do here still. 46, then 42, 22, 14, and then all very short one. And actually we need to count everything together to decide where we start our descent. So in the meantime it's at 12:38 here at my place, and my stomach starts to grumble a bit, but it will not take that long anymore. I think around 1:15 we are on the ground, so 35 minutes or something, 40 minutes. Then we will be in Bergen airport. And it seems the weather it will be nice today in Bergen airport. Yesterday it was something else. So I'll try some footage to see from the airport. And the only thing what I see is clouds in Bergen airport. Clouds, that should be alive. So it's dark clouds. I cannot see if it's raining. I cannot see that. The disciple backmate, I wonder what Miss Alazy will do in the event of an emergency with a 146, probably jump out the window. Well, we had an emergency 2 days ago. Not that a big of an emergency, but the landing gear came out. So, but she did nothing. Nothing at all. I just wish I could slide this way faster and that she kick her head. No, that's cruel. But she's not doing anything. We have not much on her. I need to do everything by myself. So normally we should fly this with 2. So only to be replaced by a kangaroo jack. Oh. Well, yeah, kangaroo jack, he was back yesterday. It was actually just the little one, but I don't know if you saw my stream yesterday already of the landing. Yeah, it was not good. It was like this again. So, but I'm struggling with the auto throttle, and I turned it off. But then I was not going down fast enough, so I lost speed. So I need to speed up again manually, and then go back and then speed up again. It was very difficult. So she just lives up to her name, mate, and probably she doesn't get paid anyway, so why should you bother? Actually, she get paid. She get paid. In ONAIR company, she gets paid. We can now not see lot. So I'm the pilot, and this is Malkorot Zata Kroll. Kroll is actually a bit a German name, but the first name I don't know from where that comes. But we need to pay her, and she gets a lot. I can show you after what she gets paid for this, doing this. This 1 hour and 28 minutes doing nothing. Only 5 cents an hour, I hope. Well, it will be more than that. And G877, I just understood Satan girl. I didn't say that, but yeah. Bobby Hall, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. How are you doing today? So, hope, hey bro, you're still in the air. Yeah. Surprise, surprise, we are still in the air. I was there like 10 hours ago. Oh, you mean that? Okay, yes. Yesterday we were, or last night for me, we were in the air. And today, this morning, we are again in the air. But I thought you first meant that we are still in the air with this plane. Yes, after some troubles all the time, we managed to fly. So, but anyway, welcome, welcome. And then we can already see nice things here. Norway, here we come. But I also need to check my top of descent. There's another plane next to us. Where is that plane? Oh, there is it. Oh, there we see it. So we are very close to our top of descent actually, and then we will prepare everything, and then we can go down for the airport in Bergen. Well, it looks real life very clouded, but it seems to be dry. So normally it will be 10 degrees Celsius in Bergen, and chance of rain is only 6%, and wind is 18 kilometers an hour, but it's clouded. So no rain. And dry today. So I'll try to put that lower already. We need to go to 4,000 feet. And there we go. And we cannot go too fast, too low, because there are some hills as well. We'll go to the previous page. Where are we? Legs. So still 20 to go here. And number 20. Andrija Visuals, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you doing? So we are almost at our descent point. So Andrija is very good. And so we picked up our plane with 36,000 flight hours, and we cut some trees in Germany. Oh, we have even snow. Andrija, you are good, so nice to hear, and I'm fine as well. This is several when you said Hills Miss Lazy was screaming in her mic. So, so wow. I like this plane, it looks nice, it has a nice model. In the beginning I was not a fan of it, of the model and the 4 engines and stuff like that. Also about the working, was not happy, or that was just too complex for me, but the more you fly it, the more you will like it. And of course I don't know it 100% yet, but we already can keep it in the air. A bit, sometimes. And so a little bit less. Actually we can already come down if we do it very slowly, then we can go down. So we go to descent mode. We pull the throttles back until the lights go out, and there we go, and then we can start our descent. So there we go. We will do that very carefully. The Disciple, yeah, it was a bit of toucher and go at the start. Somebody ordered a pre-training service from Whitwell. Yes. Well, I knew it will be difficult to deport there, but yeah, it's hard. Huh? So we need to go a bit faster, like that maybe. Drija, the 737 cockpit was messy. This is even messier. Okay. I think vehicles like older aircraft, not really. I like the DC-3, that's an old plane, yes. And this, yeah. I also like the A310 or the A300. That's also an older plane. But I also like the 737 next generation, Airbus A320. So I'm not a fan of the 737 Max, because with all those panels, glass panels, no, not a fan of. So then I prefer the 737 next generation and the A320. So when we started our descent, and then we need to see that we do everything very well, because for every fault that we make we get punished. The Disciple, some older aircraft are quite nice too. I like the 146 in real life, just not in the game so much. Well, it was also not my favorite in the beginning, but the more you fly it, really, it's a joy to fly. And we will see the landing very soon, and that will be messy. In Australia I had a nice landing the second time I landed actually. Then we had a nice landing. The first landing was a bit hard, but the second landing was okay. It was pretty nice. It was on the wrong airport of course, but who cares? Because it was actually an emergency landing that we needed to do because of the emergency landing gear that was deployed. In the meantime we are at 28,000 feet. We are going down. And I hope I will do it on time. Like we have 60 nautical miles to go. Maybe we do a little bit faster because I don't trust this. This is not a 737 where you just put everything in and it does automatically everything. Here you need to count, and that's not my strongest point. The Disciple could have happened near Hamilton Island, mate. That will be fun landing there again. Well, yes. Hamilton Island was nice. Also, my landing was like this, but at that time I was too focused on the runway length. But now I try to land as soft as possible, and that's not always working out. And now I need to see if we can contact the tower. So request a full stop landing. and then we need to see what runway we have.
Flight level 250, Quebec to land.
British Aerospace 463 Westland Tower.
So a runway 35.
10 wind tree 24 at 15. Make straight in runway tree 5.
Make straight in runway tree 5, British Aerospace 463.
So just straight in, like I was planning. Only the plane doesn't follow my plan, it seems, and I can show you a navigraph. Actually, I need to zoom in a bit for a navigraph, and here it's still on the plan. Okay, my other plan doesn't make this thing here, and that's why. Need to mute for 1 second. And so there we go again. At the moment we are at 23,000 feet, and then we go back outside again. It's always beautiful with the clouds, but then you don't see anything of the scenery. So I don't know who subscribes here to the channel, but thank you very much. I didn't get any notification for it, but that's because of the people are setting their channels or accounts on private, so then we can't see who it is. So also no notifications. But anyway, thank you for the people that subscribe. In the meantime, we are at 20,000 feet. With our old airplane. After you will also see that that you need to do maintenance on it. It's actually in poor condition, this plane. And so that will cost some money. About it for 27 million. This plane, very expensive. The new price, if you buy the new one, you can also do that in the game in ONAIR company. Then it costs 42 or 44 million. So about it second hand for 27. And of course you need to do some maintenance, 100 hour check, yearly check, some things like that. You can replace the engines, cost a lot of money, and you can make it new again, but then it costs a lot of money. You can also have failures. Failures that just happen for some time and that don't need to be repaired, but also failures that need reparation, but again cost money. So we take a right turn here. In the meantime we are at 16,000 feet, or almost. So if you have time left, it's 1 o'clock here now, So if you have time left, then I will show you more about the plane in ONAIR company, and otherwise it will be for another time. So this is our plan again. So 15,000 feet. And we have still a fuel, so our center tank is empty. And then we will make it with the fuel that we have. And then we will go through the clouds, and then we will have beautiful scenery, it seems. And GH77 was already telling me that. The disciple, is that all it cost me? I will call Mr. Elon Musk and ask for a loan. Well, you can also get a loan here in the game if you need it. But I prefer to lease it or rent it first, a decent plane. I started with small Cessna, then went over to the Cessna 208 Caravan, and then I went over to the I don't remember which one it was, and then actually I had the Flaba Wire A320. And now I have this plane, but it takes a year, something like that. And especially when you do the most difficult without AI pilots, then you need to do everything by yourself and fly every flight by yourself. So, and in the beginning with small planes you get 600 euros or dollars for a job. That's not a lot, and that's just enough to pay the landing fees and your gasoline and maintenance things, you know. So we are turning back, and then we will line up for the runway. In the meantime, we are at 9,500 feet, and I forgot already my landing lights, of course. I will get a punish for that again. And then actually we also need to slow down. And we will open Sesam. Waving. But then we lower the speed a bit. In the meantime, I check. And so we get a lot of warnings again. So I do a lot of things wrong here. But most important thing is, of course, that we deliver the cargo undamaged. Also the plane undamaged. And that we earn some money. That's the main thing of this add-on. and enjoy the flight, of course. So today we will land with our yoke, because we have a yoke here. Then we do that with the yoke. The Airbus we will fly with the joystick. So 6,400 feet. And then that yoke is in my way. Legs. And so we will be fine, I believe. So we step on the brakes as well. And then the other things, I don't know if that is working or I can use that correctly. But that is doing anything. Just need to see that we don't smash into the ground. We are at 4,000 feet. And actually it needed to stop here, but it don't stop. So that damn thing was not on. As you can see. And I'm totally not lined up with the runway. So do we have an issue? Do I need to take manual control? We look at the map, and we are still watching the map, sorry for that. And something is wrong, I don't know who is wrong, but okay, the plane will turn pretty late. So we go to 3,000 feet. I hope that plane is gone very soon, because we are very close now to the airport. We need to make one right turn, and then we line up with the runway. So I try flaps already 18, and then we try to slow down, and then we make our last turn. I will record it, but I'm not sure if I can show it, because I need to unload first before we do that. So landing gear down, and are we stalling again? Great.
$2,500.
So we need to go lower again. So, Melly joke. Good luck, thank you, and welcome to the stream, of course. So we'll go flaps 24 and 228 for the landing rating. So still no visual. Take manual control and I speed up a bit. Bring her down intensely. 170. Alright. So I don't see a shit. So the 146 is a very good plane. Well, I like the plane much more than in the beginning, because it's also the same. In the beginning I could not start it up. But in the meantime we can do that. Maybe not in the correct way, but we do it. So we are ready for our landing, and I really need to line up with the airport. We just put auto pilot on, but that is not as you can see, you don't see anything. Yes, indeed. I need to watch everything on my indicators. Now we see something. Alright, we are clear to land. Or with flaps full, it seems like. So we line up. If this is a crash, I will lose a lot of money. So we cannot afford that. And why I'm going higher. I think that's the runway there, or somewhere. I just need to see that I don't land in the terminal like yesterday. The parking brake went off and we smashed up the terminal after parking. So even if you think we are landed safe, you are not safe with me, because the plane rolled through the terminal to the other side of the terminal and hit a bus. So that was very nice. So I have a visual, and now we need to dive. You stop compact. So I have a visual of the runway. At least we have that. And I need to trim a lot with this plane. So once again, here we go. I think the minimum speed is 100. It says in ONAIR company. I'm not sure with that. So 500, pretty high.
Pull up. Pull.
So there we go.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
We have a long runway. So then I need to switch to my yoke, to my joystick, of course, and then that's why we a bit go off center. So we are landed. We are lucky that we
46 tree, exit runway when able.
are lucky that it's a long
46 tree,
runway.
contact ground on 121.9er.
So we stop here, we turn on,
14 altimeter tree, 0.12 wind
and
tree,
there we go,
28 at 19er.
and then
For takeoff
we
runway
need to see for our parking.
Going to 121.9er British Aerospace, 46 tree.
And thanks guys. I have no landing record on, I didn't see it in the corner. So I cannot tell anything about my landing performance in numbers then, but also ONAIR company will show us that. And so we will taxi 98. Oh, that will be nice.
4148 ready for IFR departure runway tree 5.
So this is a free airport, a freeware airport. You can see on the left there is a building with some letters on it. It looks nice. And we will do
Hold short runway tree 5 city jet
a tour of the airport, of course, like usual. In meantime, the plane can unload, or the people can do that. Maybe Miss Lazy, and then she is doing something. But it's dry here today. But yeah, as you can see, it's clouded. And then we can prepare our or order our lunch here in Bergen airport in the canteen. And Lennox is not here, so I will eat alone.
City jet 4148 line up and wait.
And so we will crash into a car or not. No, we just go over it. There we go.
Line up and wait city jet 4148.
Malay joke. Oh, we needed to go left here, it seems. We fly only 146. No, we will fly everything what is decent.
Wide row 614
And
contact photo center on 118.
we fly the 146, of course, the A320, fly by wire, the A320 Phoenix, the 737 from PMDG, the Headwind A330,
614.
and I think that's it. And we flew once the Salty 747. And so we try to fly everything a bit to make everyone happy.
0.12 wind tree 28 at 19er. Cleared for takeoff.
But I like this plane, I like a lot. The MD-82 Mad Dog, no. I don't fly that, and there's a simple reason for that, and that is because I don't have it. You cannot have everything, that's why I don't have it, of course. So we will check out. Parking brake is set, and I will show you before we have an accident again. Parking brake is set. This is off, this is set. So parking brake is set. I have also set it here, parking brake, you can see. Because yesterday I also did that, but anyway, there was a problem. And now we need to turn off this thing before I can unload. Bye, have a nice day. Thank you very much. And thanks for joining. Have a nice day as well. So actually the only reason why I don't have the Mad Dog is because there were a lot of planes at the same time and it cost a lot of money. So, and that's why. So we can turn everything off, like the packs off, the engines we also need to cut. There we go.
Engine off, time logged. Flight is finished.
So then we get a notification
It has been
here,
monitored by ONAIR.
and then we can also put the shocks. And then we are safe. Ground power, open the door, and cargo, all the cargo open, and then the stairs. And so cargo is going open, and then we can open again ONAIR. So we have this page, and then so this is my reputation change minus 1.83. So all the mistakes, stalled, overspeed, lights and stuff. Then the XP bonuses that we have, safety bonus obviously we don't have. Soft landing bonus 5%, and then EMC landing bonus, I don't know what that actually is. Also our airframe condition and engine 1, 2, 3 and 4. And so I thought we could see our landing rating as well. Show flight record. No. See if we cannot see that. So we can unload this, and we earn 134,000 credits for this flight. So we will do that, and then we can check our airport. Very quickly. There we go. So this is Bergen airport in Norway, and keep in mind this is freeware. You can download that for free. And so these are the terminal, and you can also go inside. So looks nice, at least for a freeware. Very nice done. Parking lot, and then also parking spaces here for the bigger jets, and where there are two smaller jets parked, or planes. And then we have also here a terminal. Looks a bit different than all the others that we have. And then we see also here Bergen Flashland or something. We cannot go inside. And then there we have another parking spot. Here, voila. The tower as well. So as you can see, it's maybe not paper quality, but I like those things. So once again, this is Bergen, and our flight is done. So we need to check ONAIR company again. So for the people that want to see more about ONAIR company, well, this is actually our page. Rolinel, hello, whoa, keep it up. Thank you very much. So Druzhba, yes, this was a freeware airport, and GS77, there are payware airports in the Microsoft store that do not look nearly as good as this one. Well, yeah, sometimes that happens as well. So now we can see that we have 4.7 because we just got a 134 extra. You see that the landing fee you need to pay 682. Parking fee that you need to pay is 21 euro or dollar or whatever it is, and then jet fuel is 671 that we used. So, and that's it. And then you have also salaries, but we go over that in a bit. You have the company value, you have the FBOs, stuff like that. You find here. These are your assets, employees. So the one that was flying with me, her wage is 175 an hour, I believe it is. So we had a flight time from 1.9 hours. So we need to pay her. We have then also flight attendants, but they are on another flight, and then mechanics as well. Druzhba, don't close the game. I want to send you a friend request in game. Okay, please wait. I will wait for that. So, Rolinel, how are you doing? I hope you are doing fine. So then you see also the levels. You can here go for bank loans. You need to click that. You need to earn skill points, and then you can build this up all the way. So whatever we have, FBOs, I have one, St. John or Johann in Austria. Nice, also a freeware airport, very nice, very small airport. We cannot land with British Aerospace there. I believe we cannot do that, but that's my hub actually. So you also need to pay for that. And then you can search for the aircraft market, and then it will load this page. It takes a while, it seems. And then you put in Microsoft Flight Simulator, all the planes for that. You have also X-Plane, P3D, FSX and stuff. But we take this one, and then I go to maximum payload, and then you see the smaller ones, all that is included in this package. So all the planes are already in the add-on, not like Air Hauler 2 where you put it in manually, everyone. But here you can see the PMDG is already in, and then you see compatible add-ons, and that is then the PMDG 737, as you can see. And we have also the 146, and then you can go actually here, and then you see you just put an airport in, and then 100 nautical miles away from that airport, and then you see what is available, sell price, and there's over almost 28,000 million. Your subcompact, you are going off now. Okay, no problem. See you next time, and thanks for joining us. And the disciples had a beautiful airport, mate. I love the scenery. That is true. So this is actually a bit ONAIR company, and that are our planes. You see that my plane is not in the perfect condition. You can see actually the details here. Drija, you won't stream on weekends, right? Saturday, Sunday, and nope, because I need to work. The weekend I need to work, and then I have no time to stream. So I have long days in the weekend, so it's just working, eating, showering, sleeping, and the day after again. So here you see also the prices, what everything cost, the engine conditions, airframe condition. So an airtime is 36,000 hours, so that's a lot. Disciple, my bedtime mate, almost midnight. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good weekend. Also take care, GS77 and Drija. Well, thank you very much, the Disciple, like always. It was nice to have you here. I will enjoy my weekend later today, and actually I need to hurry up. I need to go to the school of my son. They have a party there after school, so I need to go there. Still need to prepare. Also the kine, I need to go at 6 o'clock. And then tomorrow I need to work, of course. J77, have also a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. Next week, Monday evening at 9 o'clock, I am back. We fly then in Europe, I believe. Still need to prepare it. So instead of morning flights on a Friday, we do next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, the evening flights, 9 o'clock p.m. European time. So for everyone that was here in the stream, thanks for watching, and see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy. Bye bye. And then I need to find my webcam. So Drija, I will wait for your friend request.